today for you guys. Today we're going to be getting into talking about what's going on in our local area, Muskegon and Muskegon Heights. Actually, the Muskegon County as a whole got a lot of upcoming stores and different projects going on in and around the city. My name is Cruella DeVille. You can reach out to me on Facebook as that, Cruella DeVille. And my email is teamcruella@gmail.com.
Kaiser Kabir. Can be reached at Facebook, Kaiser Kabir. Email is abstractpoet7@gmail.com. Also, Instagram is K_Mac, MACK 231.
And again, what we're going to be talking about today is a lot of the different things that's going on around the city. About a week or two ago, we did go into one of the new stores that was downtown Muskegon Heights. It was Sisters Gifts and More. We went in there and we looked at around in there. And then another thing that happened in the Heights, Scott's Meats didn't move. But those are the two things that I can think of going on in the Heights. Most of the stuff is going on downtown Muskegon. What did you think about what we saw yesterday driving downtown Muskegon?
Man, it looked like it was a baby, like Chicago or something, like downtown or New York Times Square. It was so many people out in the little center.
The drive around circular.
The drive around circle right there in front of the front door and right there by Holiday Inn. They had some kind of, what kind of event they had? What was the event they had down there at the front door?
Oh, it was a cultural awareness type group conference that they had. And then at the LC, they had the job fair for the veterans. Yes. So it was a lot of people down there, and it was just really bustling, and people were walking around and sitting around by the statues, and it really did look like it was in a metropolitan city.
Yes.
But then you come to the Heights, and again, we have the two stores here, but not too much of any traction, any traveling and stuff like that we saw when we were down there yesterday for those two events. What do you think this is doing, or how do you think this will affect our community?
Let's start off with the campaign. Watch Us Go, the Watch Muskegon, Watch Us Go campaign. Recently, it's been it's public records, and this is a project list as of September 29th of 2016, where the city and surrounding areas of Muskegon County has invested over $1 billion in projects, which they believe is going to generate over 1,000 some jobs. Just to name a few of the projects, the main one is Mercy Health Muskegon. The project is a major healthcare center. The investment of that is $271 million.
Wow, that's a lot.
Another investment, downtown single-family housing, and the project is Terrace Point Land and Waterfront Development, Heritage Square Townhomes, and Midtown Square. That investment is $19 million. As far as the downtown single-family housing, that investment, I believe it's a good investment because we need better housing in the Muskegon area. It's just the way they are doing it, I don't feel like that's the proper way it should be done, because here it is, you in a poverty level area neighborhood, and you building these nice houses and you pricing them at $170,000, $200,000 houses. So I feel like, okay, y'all, you said Watch Us Go, y'all about to take over, and y'all believe y'all trying to take over, the city or whatever the investors trying to take over and push people out.
And I want to circle back on that, because I did talk about the two stores, Scott's Meats moving over, and then the Sisters Gifts and More coming in. Now, when we did that live, I did get some feedback on that, and pretty much what you just said is what I got, the sentiment I got. It was a hodgepodge of, yeah, that's good, we got something down there, but, it's not ours. We don't own it. So it's kind of that sense of, we are going to push you out type thing, the gentrification,
yeah.
Yes, of the city. And I can see that it is going to happen downtown Muskegon, and if we don't do anything about it, it will come down to the Heights. So, what can the residents of Muskegon and Muskegon Heights do in order to get in on this and make sure that they remain owners of their city?
First and foremost, you got to attend these town hall meetings, these city council meetings. As far as board meetings and as far as like for the schools and education, be a voice. You know, you have to stand your grounds. You know, you are a law-abiding. We all are law-abiding citizens. We have the right to, know what's going on within our neighborhood and our own community,
and voice our opinion.
I
agree.
And I believe we need to stand united as one.
Yes.
Come together as one, and either try to join the cause to see how can we, benefit from it for ourselves and have some say or some input into the ideas that they are coming up with. And like I said, you have to just attend the meetings and everything. And you got to educate yourself on what's going on around you. And you have to be aware of what's going on around you. Because this is something they've been talking about for the last 3-4 years, and they've slowly been doing things here and there, but now here it is. What they said they was going to do, we starting to see in the action now.
Right.
They already started building at the hospital. That's supposed to be done within the next 2 years. They already built houses on Monroe in Houston. They got 9 houses total over there, and they already called it that Midtown Square. They started building the townhouses right now. You know what I mean? Like they doing things, and they have this money. Over $1 billion invested into small Muskegon, and it's crazy because just a year or two ago, Detroit went down in United States history for filing bankruptcy because they was $1 billion in debt. And here it is, you have a city of a population barely over 10,000, but managed to have over $1 billion investments going on within the next 3 to 5 years.
See, that brings up something for me because when we discussed how these people are getting the money, the $1 billion, you did go down and do a little interview with the guy at SCORE, and you were telling me that he said this is money coming from private investors. Am I right or not?
Yes, he told me they don't have no financial assistance available.
Okay.
But I asked him as far as what's going on with the Muskegon Gold thing, because everything that's going on with these projects coming through the Chamber of Commerce. The SCORE is located at the Chamber of Commerce, and so the young man I talked to, he did tell me that there are a lot of private investors and different companies that's willing to invest into the Muskegon area.
Yeah, it's just getting the word out there, being informed. And some people, if you don't want to go ahead and get involved in it, because it is a certain level of politics involved in it, and some people don't want to do that, but you got to get somebody in there, somebody who's going to go to the meetings. I know for sure in the Heights they have theirs on Mondays, maybe the second Monday or something like that.
Second or third Monday.
The second or third Mondays for the city council meetings that are held at City Hall. So you can definitely go there 6 p.m. to about 7. Voice your opinion. Also listen to what's being proposed and all those things. Not too really familiar with what's going on with the meetings downtown, but that is something that we all need to learn and get familiar with so that we can have a voice. You can't sit here and complain if you don't know what's going on and why it's going on. So,
and another thing too, when it comes to these elections for city councils, state, as far as like the city with mayor, as far as the state with the governor and all that stuff, get out and vote for the right person that's going to do something for you in your community, because you cannot sit there and complain without voting.
Okay. And that is going to do it for us today. We talked about a lot of good stuff here about what's going on in and around the city. We challenge you all to go ahead and get familiar with what's going on so that you can be better informed. Again, this is Cruella DeVille. You can reach out to me on Facebook, or you can email me at teamcruella@gmail.com.
And I'm Kaiser Kabir. You can reach me out to me on Facebook, Kaiser Kabir, or email abstractpoet7@gmail.com.
And thank you so much, you guys. We really, really, really appreciate all of the support. Continue to keep listening to us. We will be around for as long as you guys allow us. Thank you, and talk to you later.